Hey guys, I'm Paul from Constrictors. So on today's video, I'm going to be showing off some of the snakes I've shown off in previous videos, but they was in shed. So today I'm going to show them off in their true awesomeness. They haven't necessarily just shed, so they're not looking the best of the best, but some of them I wanted to do a follow-up, and a few of you did say please do a follow-up on them, because like the puzzle combo and that is pretty cool. And I also want to show off some of my hatchlings that have been growing up really well. I want to show you how they're aging. So a lot of people only really show off the babies when they're really small, or like kind of around 200 grams, maybe 300 grams, maybe even to 4. But then once you start getting past that, that's when some of these ball pythons kind of take a dip. And one of my absolute standout favourites is actually getting a real dirty look to her. So moving forward as a breeder, because I absolutely love her combination and how amazing she looks, particularly when she was younger, I have to now work out what will make her better. There's stuff like Desert Ghost, but that is so incredibly obvious. Desert Ghost makes everything better. But I don't want to just Desert Ghost everything. I know that's kind of, I may live to regret that statement, but I don't want to just Desert Ghost everything. You know, there's some projects that it's more rewarding when you kind of take a route that not everybody else is taking, and you kind of maybe get recognised for just how awesome that combination is. So I'm going to show her off today, and it's the vanilla clown combo, if you haven't already guessed. I'm going to show off a cool banana clown combo that I featured on Instagram yesterday. They're just cool, a few cool things. And I'm also going to open up a little bit about my kind of day-to-day personal life kind of thing, because I get asked quite a lot on social media, because I'm going to make this quick so don't kind of spin past this section. But a lot of you know in 2017 and 18 I was tremendously low with depression, like suicidal, and I use that word very cautiously because it carries so much weight. And people may think, oh, he's just looking for, you know, sympathy, or he's just crying out for attention. I get enough attention, trust me. And I mean that through, social media, not me, my snakes, So just for anyone that's really battling it hard at the moment, kind of keep riding that storm. You know, you will come out the other side. I'm kind of living proof that you really can go almost as low as what's humanly possible and then come back up. Don't get me wrong, I'm not completely out of the woods, but I said 2020 was going to be the year that kind of my life turned around quite a lot, and it certainly did. Kind of living almost the dream. I'm doing a job I love, I've got a family I adore, amazing wife, a tremendous collection, etc. A beautiful facility. It's not the biggest, it's not the best, but it's mine and it's amazing. I had the season of dreams, you know, 2020 was just a phenomenal season. And throughout the end of 19, if you look at my social media, I kept saying 2020 will be my year, because it had to be. It was kind of all in or all out kind of thing. So if anyone's struggling a little bit with it, or a lot, just ride that storm. The way I look at it is, if you are at the bottom, the only way is up. So just keep going, just keep fighting that fight, and everyone will come out of it if you try hard. And as Marcus Jane would say, put something in your path that makes you happy, something to look forward to. You know, working on myself, I fast realised that breeding and certainly hatching season is one of the most fantastic seasons of the year, kind of the put in my path and look forward to it. And so make your stamp on the industry, or whatever job you do. You might be a car mechanic, just try and be the best you possibly can. You know, whatever you do. Have you heard that? Can you actually hear it? I don't know which ones it is. That's it. And just so you know, it sounds like two males are fighting, but I've got a proven breeder male and a proven breeder female, so there's no possibility that they're both males, for instance. So anyway, yeah, I do get a little bit gutted and down, just a little bit. Once hatching season is over, I've hatched all my cool snakes, I've got my holdbacks, I've sold the majority or all of my surplus off, and then it's like, oh gosh. But then what you soon realise when you get a large collection, it's working on all them hatchlings, working on all them hatchlings, getting them to, you know, size, doing the best you can for them so they're growing really, really well. So yeah, so if you're kind of struggling a little bit, just kind of put something in your path that makes you happy, look forward to, work on yourself. I put on a lot of weight in lockdown, but I'm cool with that. You know, I wasn't going out much. I was going to my shop to collect all the paperwork and all the money, etc. You know, going to get rodent supplies and, you know, snake supplies, etc. But I wasn't going out socialising, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to kick back, relax, eat a load of stuff I really shouldn't eat. But now I'm going to work on myself. I said 2020 would be my season. It was. Now I'm going to make 2021 the season for me and obviously my snakes. I'm going to work on myself. I've decided I'm going to grow. My battery ran out. So I had to just have a little pause, charge one of my batteries up a little bit and then carry on. So yeah, I'm just going to grow a beard, slightly longer one. I'm going to grow my hair a little bit longer because I always have it too short. My hair is chasing my ass, so you know, I might as well make the most of it while I've got it. So yeah, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to try and be a better human, kind of eat better, look after myself. I did lose quite a lot of weight. You may have noticed I've obviously put that back on because I joined the gym and I was getting in shape. But what I realised having that long break is I actually lost too much weight and my head looked too big for my body. So now I'm going to kind of keep this layer of fat and just kind of try and bulk up a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to work on myself, keep pushing urban forward. And then very lastly, sorry about this, it's such a long talking point, everyone will hate it. But anyway, I purposely left out my trash can and my ReptiChip. So I put my ReptiChip on my old office chair and I like to wheel it about because it makes it nice and easy. And my bin, I just go around. So the reason I'm showing this is because so many people have said, is it true you don't clean your snakes during breeding season? Well, me personally, I do. I like to keep them very, very clean. I've done all the females yesterday and I'm going to do all the sub-adult females today and all the babies, hatchlings kind of today. And then the next day I'll do the males that you can't quite see because it tucks in slightly. So yeah, just keep them clean and tidy. If you're one of these breeders that like to let it get all funky, that's you. You do you, I'll do it my way. I'm just kind of aiming this to the newcomers. The reason I keep it clean is because in my first 2 seasons when I really didn't know what I was doing in 2012 and 13 or 11 and 12, I think it was 12 and 13, I used to, because my snakes was in my house, I used to keep them tremendously clean because I didn't want my house smelling of snakes. And in the first season, I think all of my females went, or maybe one didn't. And then my second season, the same, all or one. And I had good clutches. I had no slugs until my very 3rd season. And I used to do 100% full clean and disinfectant every 7 days, no matter what week, month, whatever. Didn't matter if it was breeding season or not. So the moral of that story is you can keep these clean and they'll still breed just as well. Some breeders may say, well, I disagree with that. And that's fine. But me personally, I find the snakes do absolutely fine. They don't necessarily need a dirty enclosure and they breed just fine. I changed my ReptiChip a little bit less because, you know, I want them to get comfortable. And maybe a full clean might disrupt them a little bit. So I do let my ReptiChip go a little bit longer, but I still spot clean, take the sheds out, the weezer poos, everything. Clean water every 5 to 7 days. I've never had a respiratory infection. I've never had any issues. So any real issues like respiratory infections. So the way I do it seems to work for me. So I'm just offering a little bit of help and advice. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this on the Chill Out Tuesday episode because people have already put in the comments section. Thank you. And thanks for the great feedback I'm getting for Chill Out Tuesday. Different feel to my videos. Hope you like it. Some people won't because you can't please everyone all of the time. You can just please some of the people some of the time. But I'm cool with that. So that's enough talking. Let's get looking at some awesome snakes. I'm not going to do an outro because I've talked for way too long. Cheers, guys. Right, guys. So the very first one I'd like to show off is the Orange Dream Yellow Belly Pastel Weirdo Puzzle Possible Criptic. Now, obviously, some of you will have seen this snake on past video or two, but he was in shed and I wanted to show him off when he's not in shed. Now, unfortunately, he's not been the best of eaters, so he's still not putting on that much weight. He's just taking a little bit more time to settle in. This group of snakes, some of them just don't seem to be settling quite as fast as I'm used to. So that's one of the, I suppose, downfalls of buying from someone so far away because they've got a long way to travel, etc. But it's still He's eating from time to time, he's looking cool. So really cool puzzle combo to start my puzzle project off, and obviously for me to be able to put puzzle into certain other recessive traits. So one thing you may notice, and I certainly do, is he's getting a lot of noise. He's getting like that kind of dirty pastel-y look, which is unfortunate. But fortunately for me, one of the combinations I want to create is Puzzle Desert Ghosts. And we all know pastel and desert ghost work so fantastically well together. So what I would do is, when I pair this to a clown combo, any snakes with the pastel involved, I potentially let go of and keep all the non-pastels to obviously get rid of this dirty pastel-y look. And then when I'm mixing him into Desert Ghost, anything with pastel I'd potentially keep, because pastel and Desert Ghost work tremendously well, and Desert Ghost is obviously going to clean everything up and make it look amazing. Having said all that, he's still fantastic. Really beautiful snake. I am very privileged to own such an amazing puzzle combo as my very first puzzle combo. So that's the very first one. So next up is my Orange Dream Calico Vanilla Cinnamon Clown that I hatched. And just like the puzzle combo, she's getting some dirtiness to her, even though pastel isn't involved. At least I don't think pastel's involved. There was pastel and what was it? Oh, and banana. There's obviously no banana involved. Maybe she has pastel, I honestly don't think she has, but she is getting quite a dirty look to her, unfortunately. And her head, remembering if you saw her on a cutting video, she was stark black and white. She almost looked exantic. She's got quite a dirty look to her head. So moving forward, I want to put in genes, and not necessarily Desert Ghost in this combination, but I want to put in recessive genes, etc. That'll recessive codominant and dominant genes that will complement this and tidy it up. So when you look at her further down, and typically you'll find these snakes look better towards the end of their tail and pattern. She looks phenomenal. If you kind of focus in on the tail, she looks so clean, so amazing. These colours are coming in so fantastically well. I really hope it translates on camera just how amazing colour she is. So this is kind of what I'd like to aim for, obviously making it slightly better each and every time. But this is what I'm looking at thinking, well, here's a fantastic foundation. So we need to kind of eliminate this dirty look and colour and work on bringing this out. Like adding another copy of Orange Dream will be one of the easy routes to making this a tremendously visually amazing snake, as well as obviously genetically. So that is the Vanilla Calico Orange Dream Cinnamon Clown to the best of my knowledge. No fire in there. Wondering why she's got these. It could be the Calico, but you never know, she could end up being Hepide as well, because I have got Hepide stuff floating under my clown combination. So that's the very second one. So just for some kind of comparison, this is actually her brother. So this amazing snake is what I believe to be an Orange Dream Banana Vanilla Calico Clown. The reason I think it's Calico is because it's got these floating borders. They float up, the Calico's kind of coming in different places. It's making this beautiful reddy peach colour. Now I hope this comes through properly on camera, because this snake always looks quite opaque on pictures and videos, so I hope it's coming through. Just an amazing snake. Some ReptiChip on my hands there. So amazing snake, and what a very different combination to the last one, and bearing in mind that's brother and sister. So you can see this male's putting on some fantastic weight. He's nice and heavy, he's looking great, he's looking really great, and hopefully gonna get him plugged into some females in very late 2021, because I don't think it's going to happen this season, so he'll kind of be part of the 2022 breeding season. So because we've had puzzle, we've also had clown, I figured we'd have some pied action. So check this mail out. This was just a phenomenal mail from Aussie Boys. So this boy is a pastel, so pastel again, but no dirtiness really. You get a little bit speckled in and dirtiness, but you know, pretty much all these ball pythons do as they age. But this guy is pastel, orange dream, enchi, leopard, pied, 100% lavender. So this male, once he gets breeding, will be kind of the killer male within my dreamsicle project. He's gonna, oh, yellow belly too. Let me just get his cards, bear with me. Let's get this correct. So he's an orange dream, yellow belly, enchi, pastel, pied. There's no leopard, sorry, that's the other one. So pied, 100% het lavender. So just amazing, amazing snake. Really, really beautiful colour. I'm really, really excited to work with such amazing snakes moving forward. He's gonna be just such an asset to my dreamsicle project, getting orange dream in there. I know I've got orange dream in the works already, with some females as well, but getting visual orange dream into dreamsicle, yellow belly, obviously pastel. I'm not that bothered about the pastel, but enchi too. They'll be just amazing. To one day hatch the orange dream, enchi, yellow belly dreamsicle will be amazing. But anyway, he's wanting to move about, so I'm gonna cut this one now. So simply because I've never shown this guy off on YouTube, but I have featured him on Instagram the other day, I decided I'd show him off. So this is an orange dream, spot nose, yellow belly het clown. So the purpose of buying this snake, when obviously I've got so many amazing visual clown combinations, is simply because I can use him as a very powerful backup male. Having 3 genes that are very, very key to a lot of the clown combinations. Spot nose, obviously just incredible. Orange dream is incredible in everything, in my opinion. And yellow belly is just key in clown, in pied. It will be in puzzle combinations, desert ghost combinations, everything. So a really cool backup male, but also he will be utilised. He will be the man running the show in some of my clown projects and pairing, should I say. So yeah, just a really cool head. So that's the orange dream, yellow belly, spot nose with the most amazing head, 100% het clown. Because I talked for so long, I decided to show one last snake. So this is an orange dream, disco inferno, 100% het clown. So this is a snake I hatched. I believe I was the first person to make the orange dream, yellow belly, disco infernos back in, I think it was 2017. And I knew I had to have it in clown. The Disco Inferno Clown project is super amazing, very untapped, and something I'm very excited about. So this female was the only Disco Inferno 100% het clown I hatched in the 2020 season, so I had to hold her back. The only downside to this project is, or this particular animal is, I will probably use something with fire in to obviously hit the Disco Infernos, so I could hit some super fire and I wouldn't know what other genes are involved. Obviously I can use disco, make super discos, and then not pure white, so that would be a better option. But I have more fire stuff than disco, so if the timing is bad, I'll use a fire and hopefully miss the super fires. But if not, if I can get the timing correct, I'll use disco. And yeah, make the Disco Inferno Clown combos with Orange Dreaming. I want to get Yellow Belly and stuff like that into this also. And then there's stuff like Desert Ghost, Puzzle and everything else. So, hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Sorry I talked for quite a long time. I just wanted to get a few points across. And if I don't see you before, I'll hopefully catch you on Chill Out Tuesday. Cheers, guys.